Next question is, if ABC is a quarter circle and a circle is inscribed in it, and if AB equals to 1 centimeter, then find the radius of the smaller circle. Here we have given ABC is a quarter circle. It means this angle is 90 degree. We have to find the area of this smaller circle which is touching this quarter circles. So let the center is denoted by D. Now let us assume that the radius of the smaller circle is small r. So the distance, this is small r, and when this point, when we join center to this point, this is the again small r. When we join this point to the center, this is also a small r, and we know that the radius is perpendicular to tangent, so this angle is 90 degree. Again the radius is perpendicular to tangent, then this angle is again 90 degree. So in this quadrilateral, three angles are of 90 degree, so the fourth angle is also of 90 degree. So the distance, this is r, so the opposite length is also a r unit. This distance is r, so the distance is also an r. Now by joining B to the center, now this point, let's say denoted by letter E. Now and this point is denoted by letter F. The distance BF representing the radius of the quarter circle, which is 1 centimeter. Now the distance BD is 1 minus R, because BD can be found as BF minus DF. BD can be found as BF minus DF. The BF is capital R, or let's say 1 centimeter, and the DF is R. So the BD is 1 minus R. So by applying the Pythagoras theorem in triangle BDE, the BD square is equals to DE square plus BE square. The BD means 1 minus R the whole square is equals to DE square, that is R square, BE square, that is R square. So 1 minus R the whole square is equals to R square plus R square, that is twice R square. Now it can be written as root 2 R the whole square. By cancelling the squares, we get 1 minus R is equals to root 2 R. So 1 is equals to root 2 R plus R. By taking R common, we get root 2 plus 1. So R is equals to 1 upon root 2 plus 1. Now we have, as the root 2 comes in the denominator, it is an irrational term, so to rationalize we multiply by its conjugate, that is root 2 minus 1. We get root 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1, which is comes to be root 2 minus 1. The radius of the smaller circle is root 2 minus 1 centimeter. So according to option A is correct. Next question. A circular wire of radius 28 centimeter is bent to form a square. Find out the ratio of the area of the square to that of circle. In this question, we have given a circular wire which is in the form of a circle of radius 28 centimeter. Let's say there is a wire of radius 28 centimeter. Now the same wire is bent in the form of a square. The same wire is bent in the form of a square. let's say of side A units. So both the figures are made with the help of the wire. So in this both the cases the perimeter remains same because the length of wire is same. So the perimeter or the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, which is equals to the perimeter of the square, that is 4a. So 2, the value of pi is 22 upon 7 and the radius is 28, which is 4 times the side. By cutting 7, 28 4 times, we get we get 176 is equals to 4a, or we get a is equals to 176 divided by 4, that is 44 centimeter. The side of a square is 44 centimeter. Now we have to find the ratio of their areas, that is circle to the we have to find the ratio of the area of the square to the circle. So the area of square to the area of circle, that is area of square is side square and the area of square is pi r square, that is a square is 44 into 44 and the value of pi is 22 upon 7 into r square is 28 into 28, which is comes to be 11 by 11 upon 14. So according to option C is correct. Next question. Two squares have dimensions as indicated in the drawing. What is the area of the shaded region? So here we have two squares of the small square of side 2 centimeter and the big square is of length 5 centimeter, and we have to find the area of this shaded portion. We can find the area of this shaded portion by sub subtracting the area of this triangle from the area of the two squares of side 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Let the point is A, B and C, and this point is D. As it is a square, so the side BD is also 5 units. As this is also a square, the side of CD should be 2. Now the area of the shaded portion can be obtained by subtracting the area of triangle ABC from these two squares. So the area of square with side 2 is 2 square and the area of square with side 5 is 5 square. Now we subtract the area of triangle ABC from these two squares areas. The area of triangle ABC, as we know that in square each angle is of 90 degree, so ABC is a right angle triangle, so the area of ABC is half base, that is 5 plus 2, that is 7, into height, that is 5 units. 2 square 4, 5 square 25, 7 into 5 35, 35 divided by 2, that is 17.5, 4 plus 25, that is 29, minus 17.5, which is comes to be 11.5, or you can say 11 by 2 centimeter square. 11 by 5, that is 11 by 2 centimeter square. Now we move to the next question. In this question, in the given figure, OPQR is a rhombus. OPQR is a rhombus, 3 of whose vertices lie on a circle with center O. If the area of the rhombus is 32 root 3 centimeter square, then the radius of the circle is. In this question, we have a circle with center O. and there is a rhombus OPQR. As we know that in rhombus all sides are equal, that is OP equals to PQ equals to QR equals to OR. As OP is a radius, so PQ is also a radius, and QR is also a radius, and OR is also a radius. Now when we join OQ, the OQ is also represent a radius. So we seen that the rhombus OPQR is divided into two parts, that is each one is the equilateral triangle, because OPQ is an equilateral triangle with side R, and OQR is also an equilateral triangle with side R. So we can find the area of rhombus by adding the area of the two equilateral triangle with side R. So the area of rhombus is equals to 2 times the area of equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 4. Side is R unit R square. The area of the rhombus is given in the question, that is 32 root 3. 2 root 3 by 4 R square. By cutting root 3 by root 3, 2 times, we get R square is equals to 32 into 2, that is 64. So R is equals to under root of 64, which is comes to be 8 centimeter. So according to option A is correct.